ladies and gentlemen, my name is April and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you guys can see, today I have a guest. He is one of the most popular persons on the University of Ghana campus. Today I am with a law student, a final year law student, who is also the World Public Speaking Champion of 2020. And he is also the winner of the Ghana Law Challenge of 2019, which aired on TV3. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it, please. I think it's on YouTube. Yes, it's definitely on YouTube. So you should go and watch it. It's a very fun challenge where law students from 6 faculties competed. They answered legal questions, things like that. A very interesting challenge. His name is Nana Kweku Apreku Agyepong. So Apreku, as I like to call you, if that's okay, please tell us, what else are you known for on campus?
Well, I also won the 2018 edition, novice edition of the Ghana University Debates Championship. I'm the winner of the 2018 SRC Inter-Hall Debates. The best oralist of the 2029 All African Human Rights Moot Court competition hosted by the University Virtual de Senegal and the University of Pretoria. Finalist of the Pan-African University Debates Championship, public speaking, I am, and other stuff.
There are lots of things. He basically has a lot of awards and a lot of medals and trophies and all of these things to his name. So that is the reason why Kweku is here today, actually, because we are talking about combining extracurricular activities with studies, and he is a perfect example of someone who is successful in, should I say, both areas?
Well, in the extracurricular activities, more than
in your studies. Well, we'll get to that. So Apreku, can you please just tell us a bit about how you were combining studies with extracurricular activities, and what advice do you have for people who are interested in going, quite extremely into extracurricular activities while studying?
Well, going extremely may be a problem because you may not have time for your studies, particularly when your course is intensive and demanding. But you can try, because everybody is having a degree nowadays. The number of graduates are many. But what sets you apart is how you manage your time and what you do with the spare time you have. Because people or employers want persons who can solve problems. And solving problems comes with experience, and you can get that experience with extracurricular activities. Personally, I want to speak in court. I want to be an advocate. So I don't really want to be behind the table. I want to be in front of judges. So the experience for me would be public speaking. The experience for someone else can be something else. So but don't go too much in it, because it will affect your studies.
Yeah, so for you, of course, as you mentioned, when it comes to public speaking and debating, that is what you are primarily focused on. And in one way or the other, they do kind of embody certain legal aspects, or they go together. Public speaking, debating go together with law. Now, if let's say it's a student who is interested in something else such as dance or music, while studying a serious course like law, finance, medicine, or in fact any other course, what would you say to someone like that?
Well, the thing is, everything you do should be calculated to get to an end. So if you're interested in music, it should be because you want to monetize the talent or whatever you have in music. You want to use it to your benefit and the benefits of society as a whole. So I advise you to continue to do what you love, because law is a degree. It's not everybody that wants to become a lawyer who reads law. The examples like Paul Adom-Otre of Metro Television, who is a journalist. He had his LLB, but he's not practicing. There is Nana who does. In fact, even our international law lecturer, Professor Bene, who passed sadly, did not go to court and argue and things of the sort. So you can always have, law is like, it's also a degree, right? It's a piece of paper. If you feel that's your passion and you feel you can monetize your passion, you can make it beneficial to you and society at large. Why not? But make sure that it doesn't affect your grades, because in the end you also need the paper. Yeah,
I 100% agree with you. And in fact, when it comes to extracurricular activities, I feel like your approach is the best. Don't just, this is from my perspective. I wouldn't advise someone to just be doing, let's say, music just for the sake of doing music. Sure, you have an interest in it, but then at the end of the day, like you said, it's either you're making money or you're making something out of it. You're helping society, you know, whether it's volunteering or something of that nature, or you're making money, yes. So it should be one or the other, or it should support you in your professional goals. If you want to be a lawyer and then for now you're into debating and public speaking, it all comes together. So at the end of the day, you are supporting your legal professional career with your extracurricular activities. Otherwise, if you're just doing an extracurricular activity just to spend time, it can take up your time, right? It can affect your grades, and at the end of the day, you would get neither the paper nor any money or benefits, exactly. So yeah, definitely they should go together. So far, you are now in your final year. So for 3 years, you have been very, very much engaged in extracurricular activities and at the same time studying. Has there ever been a problem? Has there ever been a clash?
Yes. So in my second year, I was selected to represent the university in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, at the African University Debate Championship. And you know, I was a level 200 boy. Normally it's for the seniors, but I was picked from 200 and said, go and do it. You know, the school said I should go. And I was so excited that we had exam, and I actually said I will not write the exam, but I would go. But I would go because I don't want to let the school down, sort of. I go and I come back and I'm supposed to take my papers and it becomes a problem.
Of course.
Because I go in the middle of exam and I come back and the plane lands and I'm rushing to come and write a paper.
That sounds terrible.
From the airport. So the grade wasn't what I would have. It wasn't an A. Well, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't an A. Like, it's not something that I am known for. It could have been better. That's the thing. That means my academics still took a hit.
That's true. If you could have done better, but then because of
exactly, my academics still took a hit. Because I could have written, I could have paid attention, I could have focused, written, done well, and then maybe go for another competition another time.
That's true.
Which still happened because it was hosted
then the
next year, and I went and I excelled, and so. But you cannot regret. You can just look back.
So you don't regret?
I actually don't. I just learn from the past, and because I used to be someone who regrets stuff a lot. But I get to a point in time, and then you realize, you know, you just buy depression for yourself. Why don't you just live life and finish and die and go?
That's true. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like you failed. But if you did fail, which I'm not putting it out there, but just, you know, as a hypothetical, what would you have felt? Would you have changed your perception on extracurricular activities and studies?
Yes, if I had failed, I would have.
You would have started focusing more on studies.
Yes, because the primary reason of coming to the university was for studies, not for extracurricular activities. It's true. Extracurricular activities makes you meet the connections, great connections. School is important. Similarly, extracurricular activities are important because I've been to places, I've spoken to people, I've gotten contact at a very young age that you think, oh, how did I do all of this? I wasn't born into that class, but it's the extracurricular activities.
They pushed you there.
But you must also remember to apply yourself to learning, because the hype can get you there, but the substance will keep you there. So you must know your worth. You must know your worth, you must know your source, you must know what you must know, right? It's not just all about the hype and the noise, because if the hype and the noise is there and you get there and you cannot deliver,
of course,
you'll be a disappointment. So you must apply yourself to everything you know, take your studies seriously, and remember that the hype will get you there, but the substance will keep you there.
Very important, guys. I absolutely agree with Apreku. I think that there should always be a balance to everything that you are doing, and if you are in school, you should take your studies seriously. Now, of course, it doesn't mean that you should necessarily get a first class, but you should be able to get a good enough
grade,
yes, you should be able to get good enough grades, and at the same time develop yourself in other areas, or one particular area which you have the strength to focus on and to excel in. So 100% agreed. Now, Apreku, for our fellow debaters and then public speakers out there who are also studying in university, what advice do you have?
You've chosen the right path. And always remember that public speaking and debating in the past used to be thought of as a soft skill. It no longer is. It's highly crucial because discourse is the fundamental basis of our democracy. And, I signed up to LinkedIn last year and you see what our age mates and our juniors are doing and you wonder, am I serious at all? So public speaking and debating is important, but you must always know where you are needed, right? I posted this thing once and Sia Fela, the musician Sia.
Yeah, Sia.
She wrote her songs. She wrote songs. She used to be a songwriter. Well, she still is, but she was mainly a songwriter. And persons like Rihanna and Adele rejected the music or the pieces she wrote for them. She decided to put all of it on an album. In an album, This Is Acting, and it blew. Like, it was a large hit. That's where you had songs like Chandelier and Walk in the Sun. And
some of her top hits.
Some of her top hits, actually. So at times the problem is not necessarily you. The problem is who you are pitching your ideas to. The problem is your audience. So as a public speaker and debater, you must know your audience. You must know where you fit. You must know where your opportunities can shine and how to take advantage of those opportunities at those places. When you know that, right, you just launch.
Wow, thank you so much, Apreku, for this brilliant advice. And I hope that you guys have learned something and that you have also enjoyed this video, because we have come to the end of this video. So thank you so much, Apreku.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys in another video. But for now, we are just saying bye.
Bye-bye.